the scumbag shoplifters. According to Keir Starmer, he would not describe shoplifters as scumbags, according to number 10 Downing Street. Alex Davies-Jones, the victims minister, admitted that shoplifting has got out of hand in Britain. Yeah, congratulations, mate. While today a report shows there has been an 88% increase in thefts from pharmacies. But John Rentoul tells me that crime's going down, so he must be right. David McKelvey's here, former Met Detective, Chief Inspector and CEO of My Local Bobby. David, very good morning to you.
Morning, Mike. How are you?
Yeah, very well indeed. It's reached a terrible place, has it not, when North Wales Police have to go and tell somebody that putting up a sign in their window saying, thanks to the scumbag shoplifters, you know, we're going to have to change the way we do things, saying that it's actually not illegal to put that sign up, after warning him that that's not what he should be saying.
Complete and utter bonkers. I've started to wonder what the police are doing at times.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the cops on the street. I think it's the people above who just, and a lot of them have got no policing experience. They joined as superintendents. They've never worked, you know, they've never dealt with a violent man. And generally they just don't know what's going on, and they just follow this political rhetoric.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen this other story today? I know we're talking about shoplifting right now, but this other story about the vigilantes on a tube train where a man got on the train, clearly mentally unwell, took his trousers down, dropped his trousers, and was kind of, you know, flashing around and shouting. And people got on the train and said to him, look, there are children on this train, do you mind, you know, behaving yourself? And eventually, of course, a ruckus occurred. There's a few punches thrown. He gets dragged off the train and put on the platform. And now the police are apparently looking to question the people who did the dragging of him off the train.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I mean, you don't know the context of the whole thing. You know, they talked about children being on the train, etc. You know, the police do need to investigate it, but you know, it's.
Yeah, but they're giving the impression that they're looking for these vigilantes as if they're the bad guys.
Well, the problem is, Mike, as you well know, is that you call police, they don't turn up. We've had, in the last 10 days, 4 incidents involving suspects on electric bikes who have attacked our staff in one particular area, all carrying zombie knives and hammers. On 4 occasions, we've called police, and on 4 occasions, they didn't turn up. And they don't report them as crimes either. So the official statistics that are put about crime are just complete and utter rubbish and nonsense.
No, I know. It is mad, isn't it? Because, you know, there are those people now who walk around, particularly on the left, who tell us that, you know, oh, life is a lot better now in Britain than it used to be. You know, crime is down. And statistics show that nobody's reporting it as much as they were. Well, that's a reason for that, because a lot of people don't bother reporting it because they know nothing will happen.
Absolutely. I mean, Mike, I got robbed yesterday. I was walking at the back of Oxford Street on my phone, and some pleasant chap dressed in black on an electric bike tried to snatch it out of my hand. That's me.
Did he get it, or did you manage to hold on to it?
I managed to hold on to it just about, right. But that's me with 30 years experience, very, very aware, and comes along on the pavement and tries to snatch your phone. That's in broad daylight. Yeah. You're hundreds of people around. That's what's going on in London. It's utterly lawless at the moment.
Yeah, it really is. And if that, I mean, it happened to me last September. You know, I'm like you. I'm forever telling my kids what to, you know, what not to do. You know, don't get your phone out. Make sure you're in a doorway or something like that. For a split second, broke my own rule because I was standing at a bus stop, took the phone out to check when the bus was coming, and this guy literally came from nowhere and snatched it out of my hand without even touching my hand. It was that clever.
Yeah, exactly. And this isn't difficult. You know, this is policing. This is basic policing. You know, this is all about stop and search. These people are dressed all in black with balaclavas on, riding electric bikes. You know, you would think that as soon as you see one of those, the police officer is going to stop them.
Pull them over, yeah.
You know, this is simple, easy, old-fashioned policing.
Yeah, absolutely right. Well, the bizarre thing about what happened to me was there was a police officer in a van literally pulling in to the street I was in where the guy nicked the phone. And I went over to speak to him, and I sort of said, he's gone that way, and he went, I can't get over the curb. So, and then he said, yeah, I had my phone nicked a while ago. And he said, I'm really sorry to hear it. He said, your best thing to do is to report it online. I said, well, I can't tell you that I've been robbed. He's like, no, it's best to do it online. And you just think, well, what's the point of the police in that case?
Well, I reported it yesterday to the police, who did turn up, but I've had no crime report, so it's clearly not been recorded as a crime. And that's why the official statistics we keep hearing about crimes going down, no, it's not. you just can't get a crime recorded or reported by the police anymore. As simple as that.
No.
And now they're closing all the police stations.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely incredible. And Sadiq Khan doesn't even bother turning up to a session at the Mayor of London's questions when people want to ask him about it. David, good to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed. David McKelvey, former Detective Chief Inspector, CEO of my local Bobby. Even he was the victim of crime yesterday. Luckily, they didn't get his phone, but they tried.